May 27th. I wanted to do a little special piece on this area right here around the fennel, the landscape bed, and the other landscape bed in the back, but mostly this one. This one had a sinkhole in this location forming right here, and it was part of it was actually one that was going to be pretty darn large. And this used to just slope down. So this right here, this landscape bed was a lot lower, okay, and there was a slope here. So what I've done is several times I have laid a substantial amount of soil down right on top of the grass and reseeded and jacked this landscape bed up several inches and then filled. I've done that several times, 3 times at least. Okay, I've grown grass here even in the summer. Last summer I threw dirt down and was watering it all the time. And yeah, you can grow grass in the summer if you water it every day. So I brought in 800 pounds of soil for the last application here, and it really could be the last, but not really. But it's the last of bringing in a lot of dirt, okay? I might have to jack the landscape bed up one more time, and then I'm going to level it, okay? So this walkway here for the clothesline is level. So it was a real big problem here. So just 800 pounds this year in this location that you're looking at all along, and this landscape bed here I've jacked up. Okay, there used to be an oregano plant in there, and I killed it. I didn't think you could kill. I didn't think it was possible to kill a large oregano. Seriously. You wouldn't believe all the roots that I took out of there. But I killed it. You can say, well, how did that happen? Well, in the spring, we had a 2-day burst of really Arctic weather. Okay? And it had started to sprout and it was killed. So it had to regenerate. And then what did I do? I took it down and harvested oregano. Right? And I took it all the way down. And guess what? I killed it. So the moral of the story is, if you plant such as the oregano, for example, gets killed by a very cold early spring temperature and all the early growth that started forming gets killed off, don't even think of harvesting. And if you do harvest some, don't overdo it, okay? I didn't think it was possible to kill an oregano, but here we're looking at this beautiful plant. It's just breathtaking. It's the 4th year that this fennel has come back. It's going to be massive. The biggest that I've had. Last year, I only had 8 of these right here. Okay. If you count the tops, you can see the light yellow. Those are the tops of all the stalks. There's at least 20. At least 20. So this sucker, when it spreads, once it grows to about 8 feet, and then it's just going to open and spread, it's going to dominate this whole area. I mean, it's going to be pretty large. It's a fantastic plant. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a breathtaking plant. It really is for an herb. It's just a magnificent. I mean, I love fennel seed, but I tell you, the plant, I would have never guessed until I started growing them. I've grown these for years, okay? I've had these when I lived in Connecticut, way back. 20 years ago, I probably grew my first one. And, or a little later than that, maybe 22 years, okay? But the bottom line is, I never had anything like this, okay? Never. I mean, I would get them so they'd be about this high, 4 feet. They might be 1/3 of the width at total maturity. In the front, I never had something that was even at full growth, 1/4 the size of what's here now. So, this plant loves this spot. And we can see here in the back bed, parsley's coming along. I got new parsley for this year because parsley's a biannual. And here is last year's, okay? I'm going to get a ton of seed. I haven't been eating the stalks because, yeah, you can eat the stalks and cook with them and this, that, and the other before they actually go to seed, okay? And I overate it and there was almost nothing left. And you can see the amount of seed we're going to be getting this year. I always try to get extra seed. So all that new green, I had extra seed put aside. Because I ate so many seed stalks, it didn't really reseed itself. And then we had a brutal winter. And so I've never seen parsley get killed off like it did. And then the back parts and over there, it got killed off. So half of it made it through, and you can see that the seeds are going to be prolific. And over here we have the sustainable trellis. I had a reconstruct. It was a rehab, let me tell you. It was falling apart. I'm surprised it didn't fall over under its own weight. So it's ready to go. And last year I had 7 vines. 7 vines that made it. I had planted probably 25. I had planted 15 vines and a whole shitloads of seeds thrown in there. So, I mean, you know, only 7 made it at the end of the day because you could see here underneath, I only had a 12-inch piece of lattice. So this year, we've made it a little larger, okay? And so my goal is to have maybe 10. We have white here and green here. The green's more prolific, and you can tell that it's larger, it's growing quicker. Where this one here is being left in the dust, and it's being like impeded upon. So, you know, we hope we get some white ones as well. But I think the green are really they're really prolific. So we're looking to get 10 up here, and at the top, you know, I had the idea of having branches spread out. Right, so I'm going to put a few more branches in here, make it a little larger, but not too, because you have window. Like this is a sun window going in through here, and down in through here, and then you got one on the back side, right? So you don't want, and then you want your light. You don't want to come too far and then start impeding upon here. So I got to do it in such a way where I get extra square footage up here without impeding too much your sun and light windows. Right, that's needed to go back through. You don't want a solid wall here of shadow. I want that sunlight to come shining through. So it's going to be interesting. We had an incredible, the best ever bitter melon season last year. We were harvesting them. We just had tons of them. So if I get it up to 10, we're going to be giving a whole bunch away. You can take that to the bank, seriously. And then what do we have here? Sweet potatoes. We have a sweet potato hill. It's a pretty good size hill, as you can see. Right? Pretty good size. And I have it on the end cap, and it's going to go straight up. So all the leaves are going to be clean. They're not going to have dirt all over them. And then plus insects tend to, you know, when they're all over the ground and stuff. So the bottom line is they're going to get good air, they're going to be healthy, and it's going to climb right up here. And last year you could see I just used this right here. It was kind of a straight up. But this year I've added more ability for it to climb and to get up. Okay, in different places. You could see I used 3 of these and then a little of this right here, wrap it around, and so it's going to come up and in and out, right through and up. So we're going to get, hopefully, a lot of sweet potatoes. We had a lot last year. I'm trying to get more. So we'll see how that goes. But the garden's looking good, very, very good. We have okra in the back corner, of course, right here. It's a perfect spot for it. I'm going to have to weed a few. I always grow more than I need, and then, you know, if you need one, fine. If you don't, you weed it. Like I got extras in here. Obviously, these are going to be, right, I don't want them too close. And this year right here, we had I don't know the variety of basil. I can't remember it, but we got I think a free seed pack from somewhere, and this was in the seed pack. And it's a low compact basil. And so I grew some, and I'm saving this for the seed, obviously. Well, we didn't eat this one. And we're going to get a lot of seed from it. And next year I'll plant a little, because I liked it. I thought it's slightly different flavor than your typical cilantro. It's shorter. And then we're back over here again to the magnificent fennel. But right here in this corner, I got a little cilantro. I'm going to let that go to seed. I'm not looking to get a whole lot, but every year I try to get some. A couple years back, I mean, I had a very large bag of seed because I had a big column of it, fat, the whole thing, and I harvested enough seed. I've got so much. I mean, I really don't need any, but every year I get some. Okay. Well, we're done, pretty much. Over here underneath the stairs, I added soil. I built soil up, so it's not just a straight down. And I mean, if we ever get in a situation where water's coming from the other side of the property, you can see the way I've actually prepared a channel, so it's going to come down and shoot right out, right through here. Okay, here's your steps, your back steps. It's going to shoot out right in this area, and then go right down the watershed area that I have created right here. So landscaping this property, it's been fun. You know, it's something that, you know, you watch the grass grow. I mean, what else are you gonna do when you're not working, right? You gotta do something. Watch the grass grow. I'm gonna tell you, it's good stuff. And yeah, we planted even grass here underneath it. There, oh yes, gotta. Yeah. Yeah, I live with someone that washes. I've never known anyone to wash as many loads of laundry in a week as the woman I live with, I swear. So she's got a super spot, actually, as you can see. You know, I've maintained this runway, and I'm not done with this yet. I mean, I'm still going to refine this. I'm still going to bring in a little bit of soil. The bulwark's been done. But now you refine your lawn. You know, you're going to have to keep working it. You got a little low spot right down in here. You see it? Right down in there? Right there. Right. I'm going to try to have it nice, level. It's going to be easy work. I've done all the hard work. It's just little stuff here and there. You just work at it a little at a time. Basically spring and fall. Have a good day now. God, May's almost over already. June 1st, coming up.